Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki, and today I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable, and please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Hey, Grand Rising. Naughty Crew, what's up? How my Naughty Crew been? I missed y'all, but we back. Cause you know I wasn't gonna miss the diddler being tried and prosecuted for his crimes. Yes, thumbs up this video. We back. Welcome back to the Naughty Love Movement. It's your host, Naughty. Bring you the latest and trending topics. And I vlog my life, honey. I vlog it. But I have been out of commission, Naughty Crew. But we back. We back with a vengeance. Y'all know I wasn't going to let the diddler get away. Oh, no. So we're here to cover day one of the trial. Let me tell you, this is the trial of the century, honey. Okay, it's gonna be star-studded, salacious. We about to find out what all these actual deviants are up to. Yes. Let the diddler be the marker. Okay, not to say this hasn't been going on forever, but we here for all the juice, okay? So please, thumbs up this video. Get us in the algorithm, baby, because you know YouTube like my daddy, okay? You know he gonna put me on punishment because I've been away. Look, the algorithm loves consistency. And as soon as you fall out of forum, they punish you for it. But it's all right. We here. So thumbs up the video. Share it out, okay? Engage with the channel. And if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? What are you doing? Please subscribe, baby, okay? Because I got all the deets. Hey, Bright Eyes. Hey, Girl Woman. Hey, Chantel. Naughty Crew. We lit. Yes, Naughty is back. We are back. At it again. Yes. I love y'all. I missed y'all. Okay. Your girl has to get this. I think I just had the longest run of not feeling well in my life. And because I usually bounce back. Like I'll be down for a day or two, but nah, I just been going through some stuff. Okay. I've been going through some stuff. I had to get me together or whatever. But I feel better now. You know, I seen everything go down with the jury selection. See, I don't want to be all up in the details and the stuff that don't matter. I want to get to the meat. I want to get to the trial, and we are here. Naughty Crew. Thumbs up the video. Share this live out. Help us get in the algorithm. But I love you all. I miss you all. Thank you for being patient with me. And you know, I already know. Like I would not be here if it wasn't for my Naughty Crew and my awesome personality. Okay. Yes, and we have roots. The wedding is coming, y'all. The wedding is coming. And I got something really cute planned. And I just want my hair to be like full. So we got roots. We clean, but we got roots. Okay. So y'all just got to be with me. Right. The nitty gritty be more shorty. Don't nobody got time. For the wasted details. All right. So, day one of court, okay, we got the family arriving. You know, we got Janice Combs with her horrible plastic wig as usual. That some things just never change. Like She's the true meaning of you can't teach an old dog new tricks, child. And her trick is bad wigs, okay? Consistently, since she's been on the scene with her son, always had a horrible wig. Always trying to compete with these young girls. What's up, do rags? We back and better than ever. Thumbs up this video. But some things will never change, like Janice Combs and those plastic ass horrible wigs she's always worn. Okay, but she was at court. Mm-hmm. She was at court supporting her son. All right. This is the family and friends arriving. Quincy is blonde. The ghetto triplets. They're in unison, black, white, black. Okay, love, love, love. What they father used to say, it's all love, love. So this all Diddy love showing up to the courtroom as they should. They gotta play their position so they can sell that free puff merchandise. Yes, thumbs up this video. They gotta make it look like a united front, hunty. Yes, thumbs up the video. Shout out to the Shade Room because they got all the deets. Okay. All right. Let me see. So, as far as the jury, just so we know what we looking at, seeing who judging. Okay. So, Assistant U.S. Attorney Maureen Comey, prosecutor and daughter of former FBI Director James Comey, said one juror seemed favorably inclined towards 17 names she recognized might come up during the trial. She said another claimed he would lose 30% of his income by sitting on the jury, but didn't seem bothered, which made us worried that he had an agenda and was trying to get on the jury. You know, I wouldn't put it past. And this is my opinion. I wouldn't put it past Diddy trying to get jurors up in there, okay? Because he already been tampering with witnesses. So another potential juror had difficulty speaking English, expressed doubt he could be fair, and had a nephew who'd been jailed for blicking a police officer, child. All right. So the judge rejected the defense claims that the prosecutor's strikes of potential jurors were discriminatory because 7 Black individuals were struck from the jury. The judge said Comey had given race-neutral reasons to explain each strike and that the defense had failed to show purposeful discrimination. Okay, so I forget the numbers on the jury, but whatever. There you have it. The jury selection, some names were dropped. Yeah. Okay. So getting back to the family. Well, it was like a explosive day. Like we had testimony from a couple of people. All right. And some ex-workers came out to tell their side. But what's up with Misa, y'all? Y'all know she getting sued she's suing Mary for $5 million. If you ask me, they fighting over some pain, but whatever. All right, this is Misa arriving in the Walker. What's going on, Misa, girl? I hope you all right, girl. You want to stretch yourself some more by going to your baby daddy trial? Mm-hmm. Yeah, one witness went missing. What is going on, child? What is going on? Now we know the dealer got he got a history of tampering with stuff, allegedly. Okay, but Misa, what's going on? What's going on? This is Love Cone Mama. Okay, I told y'all Love was in on it too. Love is in on it too. Okay, you know. She's the one that's the techie, the one that can hack and wire and bug your home, okay? Every piece in the diddler's life has a function. Believe that, okay? But they came out to support their baby daddies, okay? Love, love, love. But Alex Fine was there too. Cassie's husband. What's up, Alex? Okay, he said. But
how you feeling, baby? How you pretty good? Alex, it's me. Alex, it's me. Alex, it's me. Alex, it's me.
Alex, it's me. Alex, it's me.
How's it going?
Okay, please thumbs up the video. That is Cassie's husband. He was found leaving the courthouse. There was a lot of leaving going on. Absolutely. It was a lot of leaving. The twins left. All right, after the testimony. So let's get a brief recap of what happened in the courthouse. Shout out to the Shade Room. I'm telling you, they got all the deets. Shout out to them.
Someone peeing in Cassie's mouth. Ooh, roommates, I'm here.
Yeah. Let's start that over. Mm-hmm.
Astroglide, escorts, someone peeing in Cassie's mouth. Roommates, I'm here covering the Sean P. Diddy Combs trial. This is Justin Carter from TSR Investigates. We have a lot to cover in the trial, the federal trial against Sean P. Diddy Combs, as opening statements was today. A lot of testimony happened today. Let's get right into it. Sean P. Diddy Combs' children, his mother, family, friends, packing the courthouse and had to listen to these horrific allegations. The federal government, in their opening statement, said that Diddy ran a criminal enterprise with an inner circle of people who helped him commit crimes and then cover them up. They said that Diddy forced his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, to have sex with male escorts, filmed it, and then kept the recordings as blackmail. They also said that Diddy hosted what we all know as freak-offs, where he allegedly orchestrated women, including Cassie, to perform unwanted sexual acts. And they were also drugged too in the process. One key witness, a former male dancer, testified that he was paid thousands of dollars to engage in sexual acts with Cassie while Diddy watched. And then during one session even, this is a big one, Cassie allegedly asked him to urinate on her, and both she and Combs provided guidance on how to do it. He also described an incident where Combs became violent with Cassie, leading him to end this arrangement altogether due to the fear of his safety. Now, additionally, a former hotel security guard, he was the second person to testify, that Combs offered him $100,000 to suppress surveillance footage of that 2016 assault that we all saw in that hotel hallway area. Now, Diddy's attorneys, though, in opening statements, they fired back saying that while Diddy takes full responsibility for his violent behavior, domestic violence is not sex trafficking. The defense saying that his sexual preferences may make people feel uncomfortable, but they are not here to judge him about that. Those are his preferences. They also said that Cassie made a choice of staying with him, staying with Sean P. Diddy Combs for 11 years, and then made a choice to break up with him on her own terms. Now, we have a lot to cover. This trial is expected to last at least 8 weeks. Coming up on the Shade Room Investigates on Tuesday, we interviewed one of the cast members of Making the Band 3. Her name is Dominique Renee. We had that exclusive interview and so much more. It's coming up Tuesday on TSR Investigates on all Shade Room platforms. Stay with us as we continue to cover this trial wall to wall. For now, I'm Justin Carter for the Shade Room. Astroglide, escorts, someone peeing in Cassie's mouth. Roommates, I'm here.
What is with yuck? There's no boundaries now. No boundaries. So as you can see, things are heating up early. Well, Diddy asked for this. He wanted a speedy trial. So he's getting exactly what he wanted. He's getting exactly what he wanted. Please thumbs up the video. All right. So let's get into the male escort that testified. Hey, James, salute. We days away from vacation, Naughty Crew. I can't wait. I Can't wait. Hey, hey, everybody. I missed y'all. Okay, shout out to Spiritual World. Mel Escort claims Cassie was the one who requested him to urinate on her. Now, we all know this is a thing, okay? Because Carisha Police said that she liked to get peed on. So this is a thing. Be careful what you say. Be careful what you say out here in these streets. Y'all remember when she sat down with Trina? She said she liked the golden showers. Mm-hmm. Woo-hoo. Remember Carisha was like, I like to get peed on. And Trina was like, oh, okay. Okay.
Clear up the golden showers thing. So because I heard you say you just said that to promote the game.
I always go back to that meeting and say, why the did I say that? Now, I really don't know. To the point, I was like, Carisha, what the and I was just like, I don't know. Like, but I'm the type of person that's like that. Like, I say something and then just like, wow, I said that. Like, it just really, like, I have a book.
Because you like to get peed on, okay? You probably like a lot of other things like butt plugs and things like that, okay? So the male escort is saying Cassie asked for it. All right, so here's some more details that came out about the male escort. Shout out to Complex Music. First witness in Diddy trial shares graphic freak off tales. Okay, witness Daniel Phillips testified that Diddy would direct the action, telling Cassie and Phillip, y'all need to rub more baby oil on each other, among other lewd acts. On two separate occasions, Phillips said he witnessed what seemed to be abuse. He said he heard Cassie while she was in a room. Thumbs up this video. With Diddy screamed that she was sorry while hearing sounds of someone being slapped after one of those incidents. He continued, Cassie ran to him and jumped in his lap. She was shaking. She was terrified, he recalled. Child. So according to Phillips, it started in 2012 encounter at NYC Grand Mercy Hotel. That encounter, he said, led to numerous others with Cassie and Diddy over next year or so, saying between $700 and about $6,000, and all following the same script. Philip testified that Diddy would direct the action, telling Cassie and Philip, y'all need to run more. We read all of this, okay? And that's about the abuse. All right. So yeah, there's a lot of details coming out. I believe that speaks to the forced labor of it all. Yeah, Carisha like, hey, child. I was like, girl, bye. If you don't stop it. And as you all know, he was into the R. Kelly actions. You know, in the R. Kelly trial, it came out like he liked to play with poop. That shit is weird. Shout out to the neighborhood chalks. So here, let me see. Let's see what this is. This is the breakdown of the court record. What, if any, bodily fluids other than ejaculate do you remember there being in these rooms? Objection. Just on leading grounds. Yes, Judge. That's overruled. And so this is his response. So Cassie was actually the one that asked me to urinate on her. They had just come out of the room and she asked me if I had ever done that before. And I said no. and she told me to do it. And apparently I was doing it wrong because they both stopped me and told me that I was supposed to let a little out at a time and not go full, like take a leak on her. That shit is crazy. This is crazy. I like shout out to the neighborhood talks. Like yuck. Oh, did he be on that Dubai ish nasty work? Exactly. Like, yo, why y'all like to play in your waist? It's weird. Let's get into the hotel security. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked from capturing this footage, okay? Because I was wondering what they had to say with themselves, okay? Former hotel security guard alleges Diddy tried to bribe him with stacks of cash to keep quiet about the Cassie Hotel assault. He declined. So CNN, as you all know, it was a whole big deal over this tape or whatever, saying that CNN edited it and altered it, and they denied it. So here it is. Diddy legal team argues CNN video of alleged 2016 abuse of Cassie was edited. So it's been a whole big thing, but the judge ultimately rejected it. It was a whole big thing. They were trying to like discredit this video all along, okay? A former hotel security guard alleges that Diddy, 55, tried to bribe him with a stack of cash to keep him quiet about the incident. Video of him assaulting Cassie, 38. Taking a stand, Officer Israel Flores, who was a security guard at the former Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles back in 2016, testified that he got a call about a woman in distress. Upon exiting the elevator, he saw Cassie and saw Diddy sitting in a towel with socks on in a devilish stare. He escorted them back to their room where Diddy allegedly approached him with a wad of cash, which he interpreted as a bribe to keep quiet, but he declined. He alleged Cassie had a purple eye and asked her if she wanted the police call, but she repeatedly said she just wanted to leave and eventually did. Despite filling a detailed hotel incident report, names, photo, etc. Flores did not call police because there was no victim there. Nobody was pressing charges. During cross-examination, Diddy's defense attorney, Brian Still, called Flores' devilish look comment irrelevant, attempting to explain that the wad of cash bribe claim. Still noted that Flores told Diddy he would have to pay for the hotel damages and was then offering. Still asked Flores if he believed Diddy was indeed bribing him, and he said definitely. Ciao. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Yes. Okay. So now you have an example of bribery, coercion. Hey, D. Smith. I miss you too. Yes. Okay. I think, what y'all think? Do y'all think the prosecution, is it the prosecution? Yeah. Are they doing a good job presenting their case so far? I think they. All right. The male escort also claimed he paid thousands of dollars to have sex with Cassie. Why is he paying? Isn't he the escort? Isn't that backwards hustling? Why is he paying? That's what it says. Male escort who claims he was paid thousands of dollars to have sex with Cassie while Diddy pleasured himself, alleged singer initiated urine. Why are you paying? Aren't you the escort? Jason Lee, you need to get it together. So, in Cassie's complaint, her original complaint, she said she was told to facilitate all of the freak offs. All right. So, let's get into what Cassie's statement is. It says the first time Mr. Combs hired a man and brought the man to his home in Los Angeles, the man, Mr. Combs, and Miss Ventura wore masquerade masks and ingested drugs. Mr. Combs directed Miss Ventura to perform actual acts with this man while Mr. Combs watched them. He masturbated while he directed Mrs. Ventura and the man to do specific actual acts. The entire encounter lasted multiple days. Mr. Combs began to call the arrangement a freak off or FO. He would repeatedly tell Miss Ventura at random moments that he wanted an FO. And Miss Ventura was eventually expected to facilitate the location and the hiring of the male ex-workers. At certain points during Miss Ventura and Mr. Combs' relationship, he would insist on the FO weekly. Mr. Combs would repeatedly tell Miss Ventura that this practice was our thing and our secret. FOs would often take place in hotel suites, include at the Trump International Hotel in Columbus Circle in Beverly Hills, the London Hotel in Los Angeles, the Intercontinental Century City, the Intercontinental Atlanta, the Intercontinental New York, the One Hotel in New York, and in Miami. All right. So he was all over the effing place, hiring ex-workers and transporting them all over the place. Do y'all know the definition of trafficking? Let's look it up together, because I just want my audience to understand what we looking at. Here it is. Let's look at the definition so we clear, okay? So we clear. All right? The action or practice of illegally transporting people from one country or area to another for the purpose of actual exploitation. Now, I just named a number of acts, okay? Let's add in the layer that prostitution is illegal. Mm-hmm. And then when you start moving them around, that's African. For actual purposes, that's African. Are we clear? Are we clear? So for those of you who think they don't have nothing, yo, Cassie gave the roadmap in her civil lawsuit. Hey, Jules, she gave the roadmap, and the feds just fell in line. Mm-hmm. They are witnesses and everything. From you look up, just with all the hotels that they went to, that produces witnesses. Child, and he thought he would never ever get away. Child. Woo! So ultimately, after all this testimony, of course, it's a lot, but this is one last piece. I think this is Morning Juice Box. Yep. Male escort spills tea. Cassie paid him to do the wild stuff. Even told him to pee on her with Diddy coaching. Says, child, this is damning testimony. Is this how Diddy's supposed to look now? I think that's an AI. They say he all white though. It's a lot. It's a lot, but I think so far, so good. Mel stripper takes the stand. Shout out to New York Online org. Takes a stand in Diddy ex trafficking trial and says Diddy ordered him and Cassie to role play as if they met in the airport and to use more baby oil. Child. Shout out to Inner City Press. They've been doing a great job covering the trial thus far. I mean, they got into the nitty gritty. Check him out on Twitter. He gives you a play-by-play of what's going on in the courtroom. All right. So the male dancer, he said he was having problems with my boss. Objection. Um, I'll get back to that after the X was over. What happened? Cassie gave me a couple of thousands of dollars more. Mel Dancer, he said to give them my phone number, and I did. Cassie called me and asked me for a photo. Then what? She called me. She called me to go back. I did for a few hours, and then a few times after that. Combs always present. Yes. Any other locations? Mel Dancer at his house, his residence on 56th Street, I believe 210 at the time, and at her residence on West End Avenue, I think number 10. What name were you to say? Wait, what name were you to say you were there to see? And he said Black. Mel Dancer. I would send her vulgar text messages. Like what? You want me to say it? Give an example. I text, I want to F you right now. How often did you use baby oil? He said, every time. Sean Combs said, we didn't have enough baby oil on. He says, y'all slow down, separate from each other. One time he tried to have us role play. Like we had just met at an airport. We weren't good, so we skipped that. He said, what direction did Mr. Combs give you? And the dancer said, he told me to step off and back off. How many times, if any, were you told to your, oh God, this is disgusting. Poor Cassie, yo. That must have been like degrading. This is all degrading. And you saw it in the R. Kelly trial, like when Azriel, yeah, Azriel, she had to sit up there and testify that she had to eat feces. She do look scared in a photo. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ooh, what is this? They told me not to do it all at once, talking about urinating to him, saying that I've got it. What happened going afterwards? They've leaving me wait for hours. The whole thing might go on for 10 hours. Mel said they were heading to the Essex Hotel. They said to go in 30 minutes. It was the first time he opened the door as himself, dressed in a suit, no mask. How did things change? He didn't feel objection. Jesus Christ. Once I went and Cassie was slumped over, he said, it's not going to happen this time. Combs offer you rugs. Molly, I guess it's called, I don't do rugs, MDMH, MDA. I think I went out and handed out $100 bills. How did the Molly make you feel? He said sick, euphoric, and like an idiot, handing out $100 bills. Who else was present? A guy who told me he was an actual escort. He was having X with Cassie at her apartment. This is crazy. Like, what's up with Diddy like liking to watch other dudes like bang on his chicks? That shit is weird if you ask me. Thumbs up this video. Maybe I'm just traditional. I don't know. I don't know. So, what did you get paid when you couldn't perform? Nothing, but I never asked for money. I was happy to get involved with people with such notoriety. But after I saw Sean Combs hit Cassie, I couldn't do it anymore. What was Mr. Combs saying as he met Cassie? He said, Itch, when I tell you to come over, you come over. I didn't know what to do. Did you intervene? No, I knew that the changes there were bodyguards. Objection sustained. I went there. I heard him slapping her. He walked out in a towel. She ran to me. I asked, why are you staying with this guy? Objection, grounds, hearsay, overruled. She said it was okay. I went there. I heard him slapping her. He walked. We saw all of that. Hearsay. And then the judge said overruled. She said it was okay. This is sad, but they are proving. They are, yeah, it's called cockhold. Yeah. Yeah. That shit is weird. Um, But they are proving that like she was forced. I mean, if you ask me, the stripper is a good witness. The male dancer, he's a great witness. He's giving details. He could show the force, labor, her being forced into these situations. I think he was a great witness. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, I'm gonna keep my eye out on the trial. So two witnesses took the stand, the escort and the stripper. And oh wait, the security. The security dude. They forgot that one. Yes. So we got into Officer Flores. We went through the details of that. So I just really feel like they're doing a good job of presenting the case so far. This is what I was waiting for. Yep. Forget all this noise that was made around lies. It's crazy, you know. But Diddy's daughters were seen leaving the courtroom after all this testimony. I'm sure it's overwhelming. I'm sure it is overwhelming for them, this whole situation. They probably don't know what to believe. At this point, I know I would feel confused, like, because how is this man who, like, because Diddy has many faces. He really, really does. He has many, many faces. And he could jump, he how can I say it? He's a shapeshifter. He's a shapeshifter. So he knows how, he's like a chameleon. He knows how to blend in to certain situations. And then he has the dark side of him. But ultimately, the twins, the girls, they got upset and they ended up leaving the courthouse. So prayers up to them. They didn't ask for this at all. And they shouldn't have to pay for the sins of their father at the same time. That's Jesse Delia and Chance Combs by leaving the courthouse.
You guys really sit through that whole case and kept your spirits high. I really like that for y'all. That was great. Keep your spirits up, y'all. You're doing great. And y'all are eating it. Y'all look good.
Step to the side, please.
Y'all are beautiful. Keep smiling. Keep your spirits
How
up.
you guys feeling? How'd it go today? Step to the side, please.
They did their thing in there.
How did you see your father today? Congratulations at NYU, Chet. Give us a little space. Give us a little space. Give us a little space. Step to the side, please. Excuse me. Give us a little space, please. Come on, give us a little space.
I just wonder how they're feeling. I know they're feeling indifferent. At the end of the day, like, I just think this is life coming full circle for the diddler, and it's ironic because there's allegations around the twins' mom, and I doubt that situation. There's so many doubts, so many coincidences, and the fact that Diddy had full access to her, and the month before he bought a casket. Like, it's weird. It like the circumstances surrounding her passing puzzles me, and then you got I'll be sure trolling the situation. It's weird. So yeah, I'm interested to see what is going to evolve out of this whole situation. You know, the Keefe D trial has been postponed to like next year. I think that is done on purpose. I think the government and the authorities are paying chess on Diddy's ass, okay, because he's gotten away with so much for so long. From the college stampede to the club shooting, okay, Tupac, Biggie, okay. Who got the vitamin water deal for 50 Cent? Kevin Lighty or something like that? Chris Lighty? So, you know, all roads lead back to the diddler. Period. Okay? All roads. Okay? This man has been able to run amok for like 3 decades. And so I really feel like the authorities is fed up with him playing in their face. So like we gonna get you once and for all. But I think the prosecution is doing a great job presenting the case so far and creating a narrative and setting up to explain all their charges. I see some force. Like I feel like the defense, they better not go down the path of trying to argue that this was a consensual relationship that had troubles. Like, are you no, no, no. And it's hard for abuse victims to leave. Bottom line, like some of them just they have Stockholm syndrome and things like that. And you could try to drive this narrative that Cassie yeah, she may have got some benefits of it, but look at what she had to go through to get that. It's not okay. It's not okay the way he treats women. It's not okay the way he exploits people. Period. It's not just women. Like I get being a businessman, right? And very shrewd, right? But the very thing you tried to present to the world, you were the complete opposite. You tried to convince us like you were for the community and your people, lifting your people up. And all you have done through the years is tear people apart. And I can't even put it on just the Black community because you have no coof. Like, you'll exploit anyone or anything to get what you want. And that's what I'm convinced about his character. And I watched it through the years, you know. So, you know, Diddler, I wish you the best. I mean, you're innocent until proven guilty, but so far, I think the prosecution is putting on a strong case. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments for sure. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Now, on other news, okay, since we talking about the inmates, Tory Lanez has been involved in a prison stabbing. Okay. I'm like, this guy. Shout out to Baller Alert. All right. Tory Lanez survives brutal 14-time stabbing behind bars. Singer family shares update after life-threatening prison attack. Tory Lanez is lucky to be alive after surviving a brutal stabbing incident behind prison walls that left him with serious life-threatening injuries. According to an update shared on his official Instagram, the rapper was stabbed a shocking 14 times. The breakdown of injuries is staggering. 7 wounds to his back, 4 to his torso. What the hell he done did up in that prison? They trying to kill him. Well, isn't that a badge of honor in prison? Like if you take out a celebrity, like it give you clout in prison. All right, so 4 to his torso, 2 to the back of his head, and 1 to the left side of his face. The violence of the attack caused both his lungs to collapse, forcing medical personnel to put him on a breathing apparatus immediately after. The statement confirmed that Lance is now breathing on his own again, despite being in significant pain. He is alert, speaking normally, and reportedly in good spirits. How you in good spirits after being attacked like that? That don't even make no sense. That don't even make no sense. I don't even make no sense. Tori, it sounds like you done got yourself into some, you done stepped in some boo-boo. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. All right, but you know, Wackety Whack Ass 100 has something to say. Shout out to Live Bites, okay?
My boy, huh?
Yeah.
They hit him 3 times, they killed him. Once in the face, the chest, they hit him 3 times. They tried to get him. Mexican.
How you doing?
Drop out Mexican, too. That shit, he live alive. That motherfucking penitentiary gonna go up when them gates racked on. I don't know what the fuck 1090 Jake was talking about. It couldn't have been nobody from another race. Nigga, when a stabbing happened from another.
Isn't it funny how Whack Ass 100 always got firsthand information of everything, even from Ronnie Doe, crime scene? Like, don't y'all find that kind of odd? He be having first-hand information about everything.
Another race, they locked the prison down, nigga. That shit ain't gonna go off till they rack them doors. That's crazy. But he said, somebody told me they flipped the yard. So, like, they brought like a whole nother prison on yard. Like, literally. I ain't never experienced that type of shit. That's some new shit. This 50-50 and PC. They stabbed my boy, huh?
Yeah.
They hit him. Shit they got going on. Like, they had shut one yard down, one prison, take all the inmates, put them on.
That sounds like an overpopulation, if you ask me. Yes, James, that's what I think it is. Someone gave the green light on him. He a snitch. Yes, right.
On a bus, send them to a whole nother prison, and just release them to the yard. That's some dangerous shit.
They said he was in critical condition. What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, they're alive shit.
That's
Man, you got stabbed by a Mexican. You got stabbed 3 times on the yard.
yeah.
They said it was a dropout Mexican, so maybe somebody, I don't know what that's about. That's a little different. Shit they got going on.
Thank you, y'all. But yeah, no, you know, I wish Tori the best. I'm glad he survived the ordeal so far, you know, seriously. But you at war in prison. Like, you can't trust nobody at all. All right. So, and then let's not forget about all the politics. And he don't seem to, he like the spotlight. And up in there, they'll make you believe that you the ish, right? And until you not. So, excuse me, Tori, protect your neck, bro. Stay strong in there. I'm just saying, like, yeah, it looked like somebody gave a red light, all right, or a green light, whatever you. Red light, green light, do. Red light, green light. So, like, right now, Diddy got it nice and cushiony right now, like, because he ain't been convicted yet, and plus he don't got no kid shit on his back. So they just giving him a little bit of respect right now. And if he found guilty, that's when it's all going to change. Did y'all hear Derek Chauvin? He tried to get a pardon. Boy, bye. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk. Minnesota Attorney General shuts down Derek Chauvin's attempt to get Trump to pardon him for the 2020 killing of George Floyd. He's not getting out. He still owes Minnesota 22 years. And I'm here for it, okay? Like, the nerve. The nerve. Boy, you don't go sit down and do your time. Took that man's life away. You made that choice. Cowboy Carter seems to be doing fine. I mean, according to social media, you just never know. You know, we just gotta wait for the real numbers to land or whatever. But my daughter's going to the concert next week. Do-Rag's crazy. He said, no white privilege here. No white privilege here. So, yeah, I just wanted to jump on here because my girl Chantel was like, I was like, I'm about to go live. She's like, I know. The Diddy trial. Do your job. I said, I'm coming. And I'm here. Okay. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this recap. Okay. Day one was explosive. I'll be back tomorrow with another, Diddy trial wrap up. And we're going to get into the deets, but so far I really feel the prosecution is coming in strong. I'm interested to see how the defense is going to respond to all these allegations, but so far I think they have proven, in my opinion, forced labor, the intimidation factor, um yeah, I think the testimony is damning. I miss y'all too. I think the testimony so far is damning, especially about the hotel tape and things like that. That's proof. People, that's another witness. So it tells me the prosecution is not relying on that tape. But I think it's awesome the way it leaked before he was charged. I think that was great legal strategy. Because let's put his character out there. Let's show the world who he is. All right, and there was no excuse for that. All right, Diddler, you need to learn to keep your hands to yourself. Word, for real, for real. So far so good, you guys. I'm gonna keep my eye out for some updates. I'm gonna bring y'all the recaps. We're gonna be here in the mornings. All right, covering this trial, cause Diddy done, y'all. Diddy done. So I appreciate every last one of y'all joining me. This is the hottest thing. So we all diddy up. We going diddy bop all through this trial. Yes. We going diddy bop. So explosive. But I was surprised, like Misa showing up in a walker. Hope she's okay. I really, really do. But I thought it was strange that she sued Mary J. Blige. Now she's showing up to the courthouse in a walker. I don't put nothing past nobody, Like I said, I wish her well wishes. My whole big thing about, I think this is what Mary meant when she's saying like, I cut people off as needed. Or I burn bridges as needed. When the whole Diddy trial came up, y'all remember she put that out there. And Misa has been quiet since the lawsuit, and it looks like they fighting over artists. But I've never known Misa to be like a talent agent or Cause here's some of Mary posts. Like that whole lawsuit, I think it was weird, the timing. I do. She said, in times of uncertainty, remember that God's plan is always greater than our own. When things don't go as expected, trust that He's leading us towards something bigger than we can see. Hold your head high, stay hopeful, and keep moving forward with faith. The best is yet to come. Trust the journey, God's plan. All right. So she had been posting subliminals for a long time. So Mary, she been opposing. If people don't reciprocate your love, your time, and energy, they are not good investments. Only takers of energy. Get rid of them ASAP. She been posting subliminals. I've been paying attention, and one of them, she said, "I cut ties as needed, like on site." And she in the cutthroat industry. She have to be like that. She have to be like that. So I felt like the lawsuit was frivolous. I felt like they was fighting over some pain. Like they both ended up fucking the same nigga. And he made his choice ultimately. So yeah, well, I'll keep my eye out on the trial. It's gonna be salacious and it's gonna be a lot of gossip. So I'm here for it. I'm here for the tea. Yeah, so remember we reported on Naomi Campbell. Remember, this how I felt like they strong armed her. Remember, I reported during New York, I think it was like New York Fashion Week, and Rihanna came into the room. You know, they don't like each other, and she tried to troll Rihanna. But then a lawsuit dropped saying that she was stealing from the charities. So I wonder if they was using that to strong. Let me tell you, the government has a way. They have tactics. They have tactics to get people to talk. They really, really do. She didn't go to the Met Gala, right? One of the biggest events. And it's so funny. Like, this is what, like the first year Diddy wasn't at the Met Gala. You know, he always makes a grand entrance when it comes to the Met Gala, baby. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I gotta get ready for work. I appreciate every last one of y'all joining me. But I told you I was coming. All right, I didn't feel the need to cover all like the jury stuff, the jury selection. Like this narrowed down to what they have 18 people because they got 12 jurors and 6 alternates. So I didn't feel the need. Like, and it was all sorts of name dropping, and it was just like while they were interviewing the jurors, they were letting them know up front, like, I'm connected to this person and that person and this person. And it's New York, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are going to be connected in the industry. But yeah, we'll see what's to come. Please remember to like the video, share it out. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And we're back. And we'll be back tomorrow. Until next time, Naughty Girl, I'm out. One.